topic I'd like to address today can be related to any personal relations in everyday life, but specifically to guides that are going to facilitate ceremonies, so before, during, and after a ceremony in relation to a participant. The thing to avoid is to give unsolicited advice to the participant. And I'm going to explain a little bit about how to remedy that, what to do instead. So when we give unsolicited advice to somebody who's preparing for a ceremony, we have to remember that they're very sensitive, especially with plant ceremonies. The plants might be coming already through dreams or different ways of receptivity in the person. And when we give unsolicited advice, we're often blocking them. We're channeling their mental body instead of allowing their emotional and spiritual body and the connection to their heart and their soul to take place in a fully safe container. So what to do instead is to simply allow them to feel what they need to feel, and perhaps even ask them, what do you need right now? How are you feeling? Sometimes people do reach out for support because they're a little bit disconnected with how they feel and what they need. So asking that question and giving them space to express without saying anything on the side of the guide can really bring them back into their home, into their vessel, so that they can fully empower themselves again. Also, some things that can be cultivated is this notion of self-inquiry exercises afterwards, if as a guide you feel like supporting the participants. And how to do this is to simply prepare some questions that is also removing any type of input on the side of the guide, and simply to allow the participants to write down their own questions in related to their own answers in related to the questions. So the context of this whole offering today is to remind us to allow people to find their own guidance inside, their own truth. And by doing so, we're just simply there to be that presence and support for them to remember their power and their ability to connect with their innate wisdom.